ladies and gentlemen. And the winner of the 22nd Dubai Open 2022 from India, Grandmaster Aravindh Chithambaram.
Hello everybody, I'm here with none other than the champion of the Dubai Open 2022 tournament, Grandmaster Arvind Chithambaram. Congratulations Arvind on a fantastic win and victory here in Dubai. How does it feel to be the champion among so many strong players?
Thank you. And in general, it's always nice to win tournaments, and it's a great feeling, yeah, and that's how I feel right now.
Yes, and you started with lucky number 13 seed. Is that your lucky number?
Is 13 a lucky number?
I don't know. For me, it is. It's my lucky number.
Okay.
So, but I don't know about you.
For me, maybe 14. Yeah.
Maybe 14. Yeah. But yet, see, you said even 13 works, and you have come first after starting as a 13 seed. So that's a huge and very commendable result. Arvind, jumping straight to your tournament, you faced an FM in the first round, and then an international master, Aziz Hussain.
Sorry to interrupt, yes. I don't remember half of my games. I will try to remember, yes.
That's okay. You chess players feel you don't remember, and then the minute we ask you, can you tell me something, you start rattling it. So yeah, don't worry about it. But can you go through your tournament with me? Like, as you went through, you started out with two wins, and then you had a draw against a lower rated FIDE master from Iran, right? So how happy were you to find rook takes f2 and sacrifice your queen in round 2? Do you remember your round 2 game?
Yeah, that I remember.
How happy were you when you found that tactic?
So yeah, like the opening part did not go as I expected. I mean, like he could have gone knight d2 instead of knight a3, which gives him a massive advantage.
Okay.
But he went for knight a3, and I found some nice tricks like castle cb5, some queen c5, and there I got my initiative. So and after that, like all my pieces were well coordinated, and rook f2 was just the final blow. So
yeah. Okay, so that was a really nice tactical win there. And then you had a draw against in your third round. So how was that game? Could you not find a win there?
Like against the Iranian, yeah?
Yes.
So
Purmo Savi Saeed Kian, yeah.
So yeah, that game, I think like both of us played well. Like it was a sideline where I played some bishop of London, and it's a rare line.
Yeah.
And I did not get much out of the opening, and it was equal right from the start, and there was one point I could have taken advantage, but it's not that clear, but still overall, I did not feel bad about that game because it was almost equal throughout the game.
Yeah, and even though he's much lower rated than you, but when your opponent plays perfectly and you play perfectly, there's really nothing to fret about,
yeah,
right?
True. Yeah. There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Okay, and then you faced international master Vianney Dikuna from Goa, right? No, where is he from?
I think he's from Bangalore, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so you met Vianney, and you drew with him as well. So that was a second draw against now 23-27. How did that feel, and how was that game?
That game I really felt bad actually, so because it was all my preparation, and I got a comfortable advantage, but to win a winning position is the difficult part, I feel. That I did not manage to do well there.
So it was a winning position?
Yeah, it was completely winning. Like I was simply a pawn up, and his bishop was kind of stuck on f7, and yeah, I had a very good advantage. But
so what happened?
Yeah, as I said, like I could not win a winning position. No, that was not time pressure. Yeah, as I said, I completely messed it up, yes.
Oh, you made maybe some inaccuracies and then brought it to equality.
Yeah, some inaccuracies and some bad moves as well, yes. had to settle for a draw.
So did you beat yourself up about that? 2 draws in a row.
Definitely, like not the previous one, but against Vianney, I had to, like, because it was completely winning. But yeah, life is to move on. So
you have to move on.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you got to play a 2200 Vaibhav Jayant Raut. In that game, you won. How was that game?
Yeah, it was on round 6, no?
That was round 6.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yes.
So yeah, like there. Oh yeah, that game. He went for this knight bd7, which is actually losing, like almost on the spot, because he's forced to give up one of his bishops to maintain his development. For instance, like if he goes some bishop back, then he gets an e5, so he had to go bishop g4. I went h3, so bishop f3, queen f3, and there I had a percentage, and they went out in the game.
Okay. When in this game, you know, so we usually know you as a tactical player, right? You're famous for that. But in this particular game, you showed that you're an excellent endgame player as well. So how do you define your style of play in general?
Did you play any endgame, like in this tournament?
Well, in this particular game, it was a well played endgame, right?
Oh yeah, but it was completely winning endgame.
It was a winning
game.
Yeah. So piece of cake. But in general, how do you define your style of play?
Like when I was very young, I go like all out, like
attacking
on the king, like attack on the king, and now after that I became somewhat positional. Now I'm trying to be, kind of universal. Yeah.
Tell me, switching from being a totally attacking player to switching to positional, doesn't it get a little boring, the chess?
No, it was actually nice, like even more beautiful than attacking. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, true.
So basically, because you're getting all your pieces together.
Anish once said, the more you learn about the game, it's more beautiful. Yeah,
it's more beautiful.
Yeah, that's so.
Yeah, right. That's true. Chess is beautiful. That's what you told me, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's what Anish actually said in one of his interviews. Yeah.
Anish, yeah? Oh, nice. Quoting Anish Giri. All right. So now we come to your next game. Was that against Rinat? Yes, it was against Rinat Jumabayev, who I guess was going through a bad patch. He had just lost when he was playing with you. Yeah, he had just lost against Arjun after being unbeaten for 5 rounds. So, and then he got to play you next. I guess his bad luck again.
He had a great run, but lost to Arjun.
And yes. Me. And I think he was quite upset that he lost to Arjun. Well, I guess he could have drawn. Yeah. So, can you take us through your entire game against Rinat, because it was an amazing game?
Oh yeah, that one I prepared really hard for that game, because the line which I played was known to be dubious, so I had to be careful with each and every move.
You purposely chose that to throw him off balance?
Yeah, true.
This is why they say no point in preparing against Aravindh Chithambaram, because anyway he's going to play something you don't know what he's going to play.
It's not true, but
so many people have told me this. 2-3 people who were facing you said, no point in preparing against him. Anyway, I'm going to be surprised. So you have that reputation.
So yeah, like that game, I played this e5 novelty, which is a good novelty. The other game I saw was some bishop f3, black played, and white went for rook g1, and black could not develop his pieces. Yeah, so e5 was a good move there, and I got a comfortable position.
Yeah, that was a great game. Okay, and then next you were paired with
Arjun.
Let's see. Yes, and then immediately after that, in the 8th round, penultimate round, you paired with Arjun, and I guess that game was crucial for both of you, because depending on the result, it would decide the top 3, right?
Yeah.
So how did that game go?
Yeah, like as I said earlier, like maybe. I think I'm sorry for him that I ruined his birthday. Like I haven't told to him, but it's all in the game. Yeah. So regarding the game, I think as I said earlier, as I said yesterday, he overpushed there with bishop d7. there is bishop d6. Bishop d6 is little bit difficult for him to play because I have this queen and knight combination. But yeah, it's somewhat he would get into some fortress position and make a draw. But yeah, he should have taken
He
away
should
six,
have,
you know.
yes, yes. Okay, so you beat Arjun and then you got to know that you're facing Prag. So how did that feel? Because you know, he's a very good friend of yours, you go to the same academy, you coach together, you
Yeah,
have
facing
practiced
Prag is the
together.
difficult thing like for me in my entire life because we know each other like even 99% we know each other.
I know, you know each other's every
Yeah,
move,
opening
every...
repertoire, yeah. True.
Absolutely. So what do you do against when you play somebody like Prag?
It's hard to prepare and hard to come up with ideas which we did not work. So it's hard, yeah. Like so, I came with some silence, but still we know that I play this line.
But when you play a sideline, do you not risk that you might not be playing something that is not as strong as compared to a main line? Don't you feel you might be risking your position?
If your opponent knows, then it's a risk. So
But it's
we must
Prague.
hope that we must hope that your opponent doesn't know it. Yeah, but E3 is not that bad actually. Like College system is not that bad, so it's
Okay.
playable. Yeah? And also with white pieces, you can go for some sidelines. In the worst case, you can make a draw. Black, you have to be careful.
You have to be very careful. So yeah, so today I think both of you were working pretty hard and long on the chessboard to see if you can come up with a result, but eventually you had to agree for a draw, yeah?
Yeah, like also like myself, like and also him. Looking at the second board because that board was crucial. Yeah, if Bredke had won,
Yes.
he is the champion.
Absolutely. So both
Because
your
I have
eyes.
very bad book also. Yeah, so
So as soon as Predke drew, you were happy with the draw?
no, like my position was draw, so I had to take a draw, so I took the draw.
But by then, board 2 had drawn already or not?
No, like they were playing, but they were also repeating moves there. Like we almost finished at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. You know, this is the question I was actually, I asked Arjun offline. That Arjun, you know, in the 8th round, you just had to take a simple draw against Aravindh because you had the best book holes. So no matter what, you would have, you know, come first. So how is it that you tried to push for a win when you could have easily settled for a draw? And his answer was very simple. He's like, Auntie, I don't think about all those things. I was just thinking about the game and I thought in that position I should win, so I was trying to push for a win. I never think about, oh, if I play this, then I'll get the championship title. So I found that really endearing actually.
Yeah, this is what I really like about the youngsters. Yeah, like everyone. Yeah. They don't think about the results. They're fearless. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes them stronger, I feel.
Exactly, and this is also how Gukesh performed in the Olympiad, maybe with the same fearless attitude. And we saw the same thing. And what happens is sometimes it comes and bites you, right? Because you know you could have just taken a draw, and you know you could have come and stood and gotten a second back-to-back title. But I guess you know what is to be is to be.
Yeah. Actually, chess is a cruel game.
No, he gave you a return gift on his birthday. How about that? But I said he gave you a gift on his birthday.
Okay. Like actually, like I was thinking that he would play this MPL Indian Chess Tour, which is going to happen in few days.
Yes.
Which I'm also taking part.
Yeah.
So I thought he would take a sweet revenge on my birthday, but unfortunately he's not playing, it seems.
Oh,
so,
he's not playing. Oh, your birthday's coming up, is it?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure someone is going to ruin my birthday.
No, don't say that. I know there is this very famous quote in chess circles that you always never lose. It's hard to win on your birthday somehow, but
True.
you can break that. Don't think
Yeah,
about all
let's
those
see.
things. So and you know, finally, I wanted to ask you. In one of our interviews, you had previously mentioned that you know you're trying to be more professional. In a sense that you're trying to wake up on time and have like a professional, like you know how people who go to office, they have a timetable. You're trying to set that in your life.
Yeah.
Have you been able to achieve that in the last few months?
Yeah, true. Like from the Brenasco Open till here, like I was doing some professional work. Yeah, like mainly during the tournaments, I want to maintain that routine. Yeah, so it's more important to me than the result. Yes.
Arvind, also, do you feel you're highly underrated?
Not really, actually.
No?
if I'm deserving, then I would have been there. So yeah, let's see.
Because a lot of people say Aravindh is very low, underrated, and he needs to be higher up there, and he's eventually going to be there. So I was wondering, like, do you, when you play the game, because see, at your rating, it's really difficult to gauge even, like, what is your strength and whether you are a real 2700 or not, right? So do you sometimes feel like, oh my God, I'm so much better than this FIDE rating of mine?
Oh, sorry. It would be nice if it happens. Yeah. So
yeah.
Like we cannot predict the future. Yeah, and let's see. Yeah. Like I will keep working hard for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure you're going to get there very soon, Aravindh, and I'm sure you're getting motivated by the youngsters as well. They're racing ahead.
True. Everyone, yeah.
So, before we go, can you tell us who is your chess idol?
I actually admire. Now I start admiring like almost everyone. Yeah, like everyone has a unique story. So, like. If you don't compare anyone, like everyone is great in their own way. So, like I start liking everyone. Yeah, now I like everyone, like Carlson, and everyone is great. Yeah.
And if I know this might be a difficult question for you to answer, but if you had to put your money on one youngster who you know is going to become world champion one day, who do you think that will be?
Can we move to the next question? Like we have got so many youngsters here.
Yeah, but if you had to kind of, bet on someone, who would that be?
I don't know to answer this. Like everyone, like right from. No, I don't want to say like everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe it'll be you. So say it'll be me. But yeah, thanks so much for talking to us, Aravindh. Again, I'm going.
Sorry, but I cannot call myself an youngster. So.
But compared to the others, I guess you are still young, right? I mean, you're young enough that you can climb and become a world champion one day. So, I'm sure you're working towards that aim as well. Before you go, I will also let our viewers know Aravindh has got this reputation of being very shy and not giving interviews, and he runs away from the camera. I got a lot of stories from his friends.
Yeah.
So I told Setu that you have to hold him for me and you have to make sure he doesn't run away. But today he came early so that we can have this interview. So thank you so much. It's also adding to the fact that you're becoming more professional in chess. Because, if you want to become a professional chess player, you have to face the camera.
Yeah. Like as you said, like I was avoiding you from day one. Yeah. So
yeah, exactly.
Still you got me here.
You told me you were avoiding me from day one. But, see, you won the tournament. So you couldn't have avoided me. Yeah? You have to face me after you win your trophy. It's part of the deal.
Yeah.
So thanks so much for chatting with me. It's been great fun and wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.